Whom the cap fits, let him wear. All right. Okay. Good evening, everybody. Good evening to you all. Good evening to you all. Greetings to you. And I'm Nwaanyi. Greetings to you all. I want to talk about Ogwugwu Nwaanyi today. Ogwugwu Nwaanyi. But before I go into this topic, I would like to talk about the chaotic dreams. I made a post about chaotic dreams happening. Dreams like, I wanted to know if it was just me because I was experiencing same with my sisters, and I wanted to know exactly what was going on to be sure this is actually something that is happening all at once in different places to different people, almost everybody. These as a result of the planetaries, they are coming together. About 6-7 of them, they are coming together, and that movement is already in place. So that's why it's more like you're in alternate universe, having different experiences at the same time. That is what is happening. Your dream is neither here nor there. 1 minute you're seeing yourself in a war. Yes, there's going to be a war, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. You see yourself in a chaos state, there's going to be a lockdown. You see yourself under a siege. You see yourself being attacked. You see yourself fighting battle. By the end, when you wake up, you can't even remember anything. Then the next moment, you see yourself packing money. You see yourself doing this. And then how does all this, you see yourself winning, and then you see yourself confused again. It's as if everything is happening to you all at once in your dream. And when you wake up, you're confused. Is this a good dream or a bad dream? You don't even understand what is going on. You don't know what is going on. So all those excited states, because you're a part of the universe, you're experiencing them all, being in different timelines of things that have not happened, things that will still happen, and they are all happening at the same time. Open for this Facebook network. So all these things are all happening at the same time to different people. Greetings, Rex, Chirex. Greetings, Kimberly, Jane, Kaje. Greetings, Frayo, Yairas. Greetings. So that's why it is happening. Before we go further into the teaching of today, I would like to call my phone number. It's +234 70 305 705 06. That is the phone number. Greetings, Lovets. Greetings, Ami Godwin. Greetings to you all. So I want to talk about Ogwugwu Nwaanyi. That's my main topic. But I asked that question and dream was too much. See what happens to me. See, before I continue this video, I want you to understand that it's not that I like to snob. It's not that I'm rude. Even though normally I don't like defending myself. Normally, I'm this person that if you're discussing something or you're saying something, I care less about what you're saying. I'm like, okay, whatever you say is true. Whatever you say about me is true. Whatever you think about me is true. But I think to a point, to a level, I owe you all certain explanations, because bringing out your time, following me, joining, even now I'm sharing value. You can still decide not to take that value, supporting my growth and all that. I think I owe you some level of explanation. Now, the truth is that post I made about dreams, I saw so many comments in it. If it was just maybe about 2 or 3 comments, I might have replied them. When I came, I saw over 10 comments and they were long dreams. I ran away. I'll pick up my phone and I will see long, I will run off. I get scared. I get cold feet. I'm like, hey, see walk. I'll run. So that is the problem. So sometimes I just take out my time. So please, whenever I come out and I react to the comments, please appreciate Jesus on my behalf. It's not easy. Like, as I'm doing that, I'm finding myself, I'm trying. I try to react to every comment, when you say congrats on something or say thank you on something or make comments or make compliments, I'm like, oh, thank you so much. Like, I really It's from my heart. It's from my heart. That moment I'm replying that, I could have maybe hundreds of messages in my inbox, and I say, no, this time is for replying these messages. These people took out their time. My page is not the only page you follow. So you took out your time to type, to reply, to be on my live stream, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So whenever I also come out and I react, please don't think I'm just doing that because maybe I feel like I'm too big to reply your comments. It's just that, do you know there was a day I was replying comments? Facebook banned me from commenting for 2 days. I was just replying comments on that day. Facebook banned me from commenting, from posting, from doing so. I could just come out and I would just react. But just know that deep down, I appreciate you all. Greetings, Ogerinam, Alex, Adaudi, Jordan, Emerald. Greetings. So I want to talk about Anago Amaka, greetings. Luna Watana, greetings. Okay. So I want to talk about Ogwugwu, Nwaanyi. That is the main topic that brought us out here today. Ogwugwu, Nwaanyi. Our mother. Am I even going to be to start? When we want to talk about Sebolowa, you know, Catholic Church, they will call Chuku, or they want to call God or call Jesus Osebolowa. But when you talk about Osebolowa, we are talking about Osebolowa. That is, you know, in my place, I don't know about other Igbo Kedafia. In my place, when a chicken lays egg, or a chicken lays egg and goes over it and then hatches it to reproduce children, they are like, no boromo, Oseborowa. This is like the source, the mother, the vibration that's brought forth what you see today. Everything you see, this consciousness, the universal consciousness, the all in all. Greetings, Patricia and Chupu Augustina. The all in all. So when we talk about Osebolowa, we are talking about Ogwugwu Nwaanyi. When she's in her element, when she's in her time, it is called Osusu Ogwugwu. Now, this is where I tell women, when you are in your period, you are just like the mother goddess. Osusu Ogwugwu, Ogwugwu. Mono no Osusu ya. Her heated, when she's cleansing herself from the inside, when she's releasing life force, that is what she emits. That same energy you emit during your cycle, that is Osusu Ogwugwu. That is one thing you share in common with the mother goddess. That's energy emitting from you. That's why some women are Roman, some women are men. That is why they run away from a woman in their period. You see any native doctor that is running away from a woman in her period, they are not pure. Because the only thing it will destroy, the only thing she will destroy, Sylvia and Addis. But she will not succeed. So when you see them running, the only thing that energy is capable of destroying is evil. If another on my forger. That is what Osusu Ogwugwu destroys. It destroys every bad thing in her path, every evil in her path. That is the time she pushes out judgments. So she will not spare any evil in her path when she rises. So anybody that calls themselves a dibia and they are scared of you when you're in your period, they don't need you around, then they are not keeping something natural in there. They are not keeping something good in there, because the only thing Osusu Ogwugwu will destroy is something that is evil. But let's look at Ogwugwu as a goddess. If you have seen all over the world, you see this woman. In the Greek is near Lady Justicia. You know, this will have bad. They will come here, they will steal a lot of things, and they will try to Linda and Kube, greetings. They will try to turn it around, to twist the whole story, to twist the narrative. Sorry, I'm going to be taking my tea so it doesn't get cold. So they are going to be twisting the narrative. They are going to be doing a whole lot of things to twist the narrative. The Lady Justice here, you can type that on your phone if I'm speaking it well. Or you can call it Lady of Justice. When you see her in her element, she's holding a sword. She's a warrior queen. She's holding a sword. And she's carrying a scale. And then she covers her eyes with a black cloth. Sometimes she's clad in white. Other times she's clad. She's EOG. She's the dark matter itself. She's both the darkness and the light. When you're looking for justice in anything you're doing, go to Ogwugwu. She's one of the reliable. She might take her time to do the balancing, but she will definitely deliver. She does not look at faces. There's a reason when I erected her symbol, Facebook sabi take lights when I'm doing my live stream. When I erected her statue in my house, it's because of that is the way she comes to me. And she demanded for a place, and I put her there. Welcomed her into my home. So if you're walking into my compound, you're going to see her in her splendor, with that sword, with that python around her waist. She's either carrying the python on her waist, sometimes on her neck, sometimes on her feet. Now, when you see that symbol in law courts, that is what have you asked yourself? These people know the truth, but they will not tell you the truth. That is the origin of that symbol. So you will see that you're civilized before the people that claim to civilized you came, to have civilized you came. So she doesn't look at faces. She's in charge of protection, justice, and should I call it rebirths, or let's say growth, darkness, bringing forth something from nothing. You know, a whole lot of things happens in the darkness. Ogwugwu Nwaanyi, she manifests in different ways as Ogwugwu, as Miri Ogwugwu, underneath the water. When you go to Alamiri, you can also encounter Ogwugwu Nwaanyi there. And then you can also encounter her on land. Now, Ogwugwu Nwaanyi and the corresponding male deity is Udo. Udo. So this deity, it doesn't look at faces. All it's interested in is justice. Justice. The Lady of Justice. Protection. And then development. Making something out of nothing. When she's dealing with you, if you're a good person, she wants to, you will first of all go through that darkness. That dark phase where you're forged. There are things that when you're not prepared for, you cannot be able to do it. Ogwugwu Nwaanyi requires that you go into the darkness and spring forth so you can be all that you're meant to be. Because Ogwugwu Nwaanyi is also directly linked to Ajani. It's almost the same thing. Like, in fact, it's the same thing. That you come out. Now, look at when you sow a seed of corn. When you sow a seed of corn, you water it day 1. You will not see anything. Day 2, you will not see anything. Day 3, you will not see. Maybe on day 4 or that day 3, you come out in the morning. What are you going to see? You will see maybe small green, this thing coming out, sprouting. Germination has taken place. Did you know before that germination took place? I know. Oyibo will say geotropism, phototropism. Yeah, we're gonna go Yibo, you know, but the English is still all right. At least we use it to tag things and try to understand things. When you give something a name, just like now, you give us people that dress like me, you give us names. So they are going to give things name. Things they do not understand, they are going to give it names. And those names are going to stick. So Nwaanyi is more like she's a deity, a goddess, a warrior queen, a warrior goddess. Let me not say queen. Queen is like maybe below her. A warrior goddess. Mother of all. He doesn't want to know if you're this person or you're from that place or you're from that place. All Ogwugwu cares about is Ofonogu. When it's carrying that scale. Now let me tell you the reason why maybe you might go to Nwaanyi and you will report something and you might not get the answer immediately. She's carrying her scale. You've reported this person. She's going to check. It cannot be manipulated. There's no, let me remind you, there's no arose called, like, it's not a spirit instituted by man. It's a natural deity, it's an abara. So it will take its time because it is going to check. Take your time, so it will check whether this person you're reporting, whether this person really did what you're saying. How much good has this person done? How much bad have they done? Let's imagine my hands is the scale. And let's say this is good, this is bad. Ogunnewa is going to get the person's life. Okay, you've reported this person. Let's check the good. Okay, this is good, Abi, this is bad. And the good is like this, and the bad, including the one the person did to you, Google will be like, you never reach. You never reach. Let's see if this person, and maybe the person do more bad thing, he comes up like this. You go to another person, he comes up like this. And people you offend, they are different. You go to another person, he come up like this. You go to another person, he come out like this. You are gone. Do you know the funny thing is that without that person you offended maybe reporting you, you could get to a point that you will do it. Maybe it is like this, and the universe still ignores you, and you continue. Maybe you now do it to the wrong person, someone that has no forgiveness. They don't even need to go to Ogwugwu because Ogwugwu is inside. It's a deity inherent in all of us. They don't need to go there. But different people have different levels of relationship with Ogwugwu. And then you do it to that person. Already your scale there like this. Osubo osubo. Opiakoroge. Odogudim, you're welcome to my live stream. Opiakolugo osubo osubo. Because it's not everybody you can mess with. That is why when people are trying to do something to me, I just laugh at them like, this, we don't know how much the universe loves me. Like, because the weights, different people have different weights. There are people you can do something to. You get away. And there are people that you do something to and you cannot get away, to hook you. Now, why is she standing on top of using a python on her neck, on her waist, or on her leg? Now, let's check about the symbol of python. Wisdom. Eke. Wisdom. And remember I told you this is Osebolowa. Eke is also Eke Wovia. Eke Kerowa. It's also talking about ancient wisdom. So when it is standing on wisdom, it's going to judge whatever case you present to it with wisdom. In all angle, in all areas of life, it's going to test it with wisdom. So it is standing on that ancient wisdom, on that ancient knowledge. Oyeji amamife. Yes, Udo, husband of Ogwugwu. Just like you will say, Elu, husband of Allah. It's not like any priest somewhere or anybody because he came to join them together in marriage. Just like two opposites, okay, na wuye. You know, the funny thing is where where we kept Ogwugwu in our compound. Just next to it is Udo. Next to it is Udo. It's as if now this network, oh, this network is just cutting my hour anyhow. I don't know. I think it's iPhone 10 because I'm using Android on YouTube and I'm not being cut off. Or why is Facebook 10? I don't know. Maybe Facebook and the owner of the network are no problem. Elon Musk. Ogwugwu and Udo standing next to each other. Now, that knife is to strike. Once the scale tips against you, is to strike. You know, they look your face. If you like, maybe say, yesterday in your village, you went to feed Ogwugwu, and then you went to cook for. When it comes for you, it's going to come for you. He's not going to look back. There is no favoritism. It's a pity that her symbol is being abused in different places. It's not going to look at your face. It is going to strike. When you're in good terms with her, with your life, Ogwugwu demands to keep your hands straight, keep your hands clean. That is what Ogwugwu demands. You know, church people fear what they do not know. When they see that symbol, they're going to run away, or they're going to feel like, oh, this, hey, see Python, hey. I have cases of people passing our house and they're shouting, oh, Brother Jesus, the blood of Jesus. So, we actually like it that way until you find the trouble. So, it demands that you keep your hands clean, that you keep your hands straight. So it's not by the sacrifice that you did to Ogwugwu. It's not by sacrifice. For Ogwugwu, it is black and white. That is it for Ogwugwu Nwaanyi. It is black and white. It's either it is good or it is bad. But the scale is always there. So I hope the scale does not tip against you. So most times, if she comes to you, she's going to put on black or she's going to put on white. That's one of the reasons. Have you asked yourself why lawyers are always putting on black and white? Lawyers, people from law school, they will always put on black and white. That is their color. Ogwugwu either come to you dressed in white or dressed in black. These are the two colors that she uses to visit people or to show herself. That is the way she shows herself to me whenever I call on her. Now, if you're visiting Ogwugwu, yes, if you're visiting Ogwugwu, very simple visits. Edo, that is camwood, is okay. Camwood, Nzu. I'm waiting for Facebook to reconnect. Nzu, that is native chalk. Make sure you're sharing this video, please. Native chalk, Nzu. Kola nuts. You can also buy Ogwugwu. Ogwugwu is a special kind of kola nut given to kings and queens, gods and goddesses, you know. Kola nuts. Ogwugwu is special, it's expensive. You can buy the normal Ogwugwu. 500, 300. But if you're going to buy Ogwugwu, it is from 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, sometimes 4,000 and above. That's kola nut is special. The color is different. Sometimes it could be greenish or whitish. Could be greenish or whitish. Ogwugwu. You come with Ogwugwu. Then you can come with hot drink. When we are talking about hot drink, we are talking about whiskey or rum, as your money can carry you. Then if you have money, if you want to offer whites, this thing is okay for the Saraka. That is, you want to do feeding. And when you want to do it, you can stand in the presence of anywhere you are. That's Aja and Ogwugwu's presence. Open ground. She's the only one that can eat blood. She's the only one that can eat blood. She's the only one that can vomit it. She can still eat it. You open ground. You make the blood go in there while you're doing it. While you're presenting the fowl for the saraka. After you cover it, she's the only one that can take it. That's why even when you're offering to others, you still have to eat the blood, open ground and eat it so that it doesn't start generating something else. Because blood can be very powerful. It can react violently. It can bring up spirits that you do not even know they are around you. That's why you have to be very careful. That is why I tell you, cover blood, but when I know they understand them. You will say you are going to feed one thing, I don't know. After you finish, you scatter blood everywhere. And then you bring in uninvited guests after you start fighting with. But now you call feast for open field. Is getting cold. And I don't want it to get cold. I'm getting to the bitter parts. Sweets. So there is need for you whenever you're presenting any animal you want to use to do saraka. To whatever spirit you're doing the saraka for, you call the name, you're presenting it, you're killing it. Please cover the blood. Don't listen to whatever anybody have to tell you. They will keep you and tell you to sprinkle the blood. Don't do that. Cover it. Cover it. There is no need for you to leave it open. Cover it. You can take blood before Akwali Omumu. You're going to have problem. Cannot kill anything at our altar. You will have issue. You're going to have issue. Sorry. Akwali Omumu is like a twin sister to Ogwugwu, but they're all connected. They are still all Ajani. Akwali Omumu is like it. I will talk about on a different video. So this is what Ogwugwu Nwaanyi is all about. Equity, fairness, justice. She's about Ibiri Kambiri. She's about Eberugo. Mana nke m bụkwa mbele bịa bele nkwo gị. Echọta ebe ị ga-ebe man, I won't stop you, man. Ebene beside me. Ebene beside me, no way you can no way. So she's all about Ewe Belugo Bello. Let the ego perch, let the hawk perch, and let the ego perch. She's about Akanni kwa kekba wakanni. She's all about balance. She's the Osebolowa. She's the womb of creation. The womb of creation. When physicists tell you at 0.000000 kiniko seconds, there was a loud bang, boom. It's about the birds. About Komosu. About the cosmos. About the womb of creation. About Osebolowa. When you hear about the dark matter, you hear about EOG. It's all linked to Ogwugwu, where creation took place. Because she's dark. And everything inside, everything, she's responsible for everything that happens in the dark. Like when a child is forming in the mother's womb, it is in the dark. That network thing on Facebook. When the child is forming in the mother's womb, or not in the dark. Abi, except you have NEPA light or generator inside your mother's womb, you are in the dark. When germination is taking place, is in the dark. Important decisions where they decide your government in the darkness of the night, they hold meetings and they say this person is to be the next governor. This person is going to be, yes, she's the goddess of justice and fairness. So so Rex. Yes. Important decisions are taken in the dark. It is the darkness that bets the light. Oh, so you will see that everything is connected. Now, this is what spirit is all about: equity and fairness, justice and fairness in all ramifications. It is rising up and it is going to strike. There's going to be a wiping, there's going to be a cleansing. Only the real ones will be left. Only those who are true to themselves and to the universe. That's those that will be left. There's going to, I'm not saying it to scare you, but just know. The chaos you saw is her passing. Still part of it. So when you have a case, you can present it at her altar, on your compound, call Ogwugwu and Begi. Maybe you're in your house. Maybe your house is in Akbugo. You say, hey, Ogwugwu and Akbugo, Akbokongi. You call it in your house, it's going to answer. It's going to answer. You beckon on the spirit and you speak to it, it's going to answer you. Just have sincerity of purpose, purity of purpose. Just have a pure heart and truly desire it. And make sure that you're worthy of having her in your presence. And she will not ignore your call. Cannot call the mother and she will not answer. She's one of our mothers. You know, we have plenty mothers. When I say the mothers, may the mothers bless you. I'm talking about Ogwugwu. I'm talking about Akwale. I'm talking about Ajane. I'm talking about Owa. I'm talking about Miri. When I talk about our mothers, these are the forces I'm talking about. Because they are our mothers. Nneka Habo. So I'll stop here. Until next time, that's the owl beckons on me. So next time when I say, if you don't understand when I say, may our mothers bless you. Understand how powerful that prayer is. I'm practically calling on all these goddesses, these deities to come together to bless you. This is how I used to remove it. I don't know when I do it. I just realized I'm doing it now. I'm removing the nail. See, I got do nail. So I'm going to stop here. So the dreams you're having recently, I said I talked about it in the evening. The dreams you're having recently, I talked about it. Is the universe is in an excited state. All these planets coming together is causing, it's chaotic. If it's chemistry, they will say the elementals, they are excited. They are coming together. Maybe I'll fix nails to see how long I carry it. I'm busy removing them. So, Sylvia Nadis, may our mothers bless you. You all that joined this video, may our mothers continue to bless you all. Gozie woke, gozie Nwaanyi. Gozie nwatakịrị, gozie okay. So I've told you the things you can use to go before her. Edo, which is camwood. Nzu, which is native chalk. Kola Ogwugwu, I don't know what to call it in Igbo, but it's a kind of special kola nut. And you can use any hot drink of your choice to go before her and speak to her. The reason you're using, now see if you can also offer her wine or Fanta. But the reason, if you're going to her, this something that adds with strength, force, Ike. So that's if you're giving them my Ike to ginger the energy. So it will take the energy of that drink you're offering. My Ike, say people where they drink, if you give them drink, they go happy, they do what you ask them to do. It's not as if you're using it to control her, but no, more like you don't go to a king's house empty-handed. You don't go to a palace empty-handed. You have to go bearing gifts so that you'll be taken more serious, so that you can present your case. So this is where I'm going to stop. Till next time that our hour comes up. And do not forget, you can always drop a topic you want me to talk about. You can always drop it in my comment section. It is actually someone that dropped this topic and I picked it up. This person asked me inbox, and I know I cannot, you see everything I'm trying to explain, I cannot be in one person's inbox and be talking about this. So that's why, and then another day, another person will come and ask me. So now that I've talked about it, if someone comes to my inbox, I'll tell the person, I made a video, please go there and watch it. I've done my job. So my job is done. You all have a wonderful night. When I say, may the blessings of Ogwugwu be with you all, and may she give you the justice that you deserve in every area of your life. Is there a pending case that you have and justice is being denied? May the universe grant each and every one of us justice. But also be patient to get that justice. She will take her time, but eventually she will pull through. She has never disappointed me since I knew her. So eventually she would always pull through. You all have a wonderful evening. Okay, Messia. Ibolina, yeah.